All right, so we're always talking about heart and lungs, right? But
Right.
get ready to meet another MVP in your body.
Okay.
It's the lymphatic system.
Yeah.
It's like this secret network
Hmm.
quietly working 24/7, and I've never really appreciated it until I read this article.
It is an unsung hero.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's
Most people
always
don't even realize they've got a whole other circulatory system
right.
keeping everything in balance.
So for everyone listening,
Yeah.
let's imagine a system of tiny vessels,
Uh-huh.
almost like a web,
Okay.
weaving throughout your body,
Yeah.
and they carry this fluid called lymph.
And you know those little bumps you feel like when you're sick sometimes in your neck?
Oh, yeah.
Those are your lymph nodes.
Oh, really?
They act like filters or checkpoints.
I always wondered what those were.
Yeah.
It's crazy that we can actually feel those.
It is remarkable.
Yeah.
And those nodes aren't alone.
Okay.
You've got your spleen, your thymus, tonsils. They're all part of that lymphatic network.
So it's like a whole team working together.
Yeah.
What does this system actually do for us?
Well, let's start with food.
Okay.
You remember that really good meal you had?
Yeah.
Well, your lymphatic system is actually responsible for getting some of those fats from your gut into your bloodstream.
Hold on.
Yeah,
My lymphatic system helps me process a burger.
it's true.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so after you eat
Yeah.
your intestines, they absorb the fats.
Right.
And instead of going straight to the blood,
Mm-hmm.
they take a little detour through the lymphatic system.
Okay.
The vessels are like little transporters,
Okay.
picking up the fats and then eventually delivering them back into the blood,
Wow.
where they can be used for energy or storage.
So it's like this hidden pathway.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought our blood vessels did a pretty good job moving things around.
Right.
Why do we need a whole other system?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it leads into the lymphatic system's other role. Fluid management. You see, while the blood vessels are delivering nutrients and oxygen,
Mm-hmm.
a bit of fluid leaks out into the spaces between your cells.
Okay.
And that fluid is called interstitial fluid.
Interstitial fluid.
And it's really important.
Okay.
But too much of it can be a problem.
So the lymphatic system's like a drainage system?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It collects that extra fluid,
Right.
returns it back to the bloodstream,
Okay.
prevents swelling,
Gotcha.
and keeps everything balanced.
Okay.
That's actually why you might notice some swelling after an injury.
Oh, yeah.
It's your lymphatic system working to clear everything up.
So it's like our body's natural depuffing system.
Yeah.
But wait, how does this fluid move through those tiny vessels?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a pump?
So there isn't a central pump,
Oh, okay.
but the system has some really neat tricks.
Okay.
One is that it uses these one-way valves.
Oh, okay.
It's like tiny doors.
Yeah.
They only open one way.
Okay.
This keeps the lymph flowing in the right direction,
Even against gravity.
even against gravity.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
It's like a one-way street.
And that system's so important.
Yeah.
When it doesn't work properly, you can get lymphedema.
Right.
And that's where fluid builds up in your tissues.
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
It sounds serious.
it can be.
It makes you realize how much we need this system.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we haven't even talked about its biggest role yet, the immune system.
That's where the lymphatic system really shines.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Yeah,
Our immune system is so complex.
it is.
How does this system fit in?
So remember those lymph nodes we talked about?
Yeah.
They're not just checkpoints for fluid.
Okay.
They're outposts for the immune system.
Oh, okay.
And they're full of lymphocytes.
Lymphocytes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those?
They're these specialized white blood cells.
Oh.
Their job is to eliminate anything harmful that gets in.
So they're like the soldiers of the immune system.
Exactly.
Oh, cool.
Whether it's a virus, bacteria, even a cancer cell. So these nodes are like training camps for our immune cells.
Yeah, you could say that.
Wow.
The bone marrow and thymus are where lymphocytes are made.
Okay.
And then they circulate through the body,
Mm-hmm.
and they gather in the lymph nodes, waiting for action.
They're ready to protect us.
Yeah.
But how do they know what to attack?
That's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Let's say you get a cut and some bacteria get in,
Okay.
other immune cells.
Uh-huh.
They're like macrophages.
Okay.
They act like scouts, and they engulf those invaders.
Okay.
Then they break them down, and they show little pieces of them to the lymphocytes.
So they show them the enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those pieces are called antigens.
Antigens.
And that process is called antigen presentation.
Okay.
And that's like sounding the alarm.
Wow.
The lymphocytes recognize the threat, and they attack.
It's like a military operation.
It really is.
That's incredible.
And this is why healthy lymph nodes are so important.
Yeah.
They're not just filtering fluid. They're orchestrating your whole immune response.
I never realized,
Yeah.
I never appreciated the lymphatic system
It
before.
really is an unsung hero.
It is. So
Yeah.
now I need to know,
Yeah.
what can we do to keep it healthy?
Well, there are some simple things you can do,
Okay.
like staying hydrated,
Okay.
just like any plumbing system.
Yeah.
The lymphatic system needs fluid.
Makes sense.
And another thing,
Okay.
movement.
Right.
Remember how we talked about muscle contractions?
Yeah.
Moving the lymph through those
It's
valves.
like a natural pump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even a little exercise,
Okay.
like walking or yoga,
Yeah.
can really boost your lymphatic flow.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
It's like an internal massage.
That's a great way to put it.
Cool.
And speaking of massage,
Yeah.
you might want to try dry brushing.
Oh, okay.
It uses a natural bristle brush.
Yeah.
You gently stroke your skin towards your heart.
Okay.
And some people find that it helps with lymphatic drainage. More research is needed,
Okay.
but it's thought that it can encourage waste removal.
Gotcha.
Just be gentle
Okay.
and avoid sensitive areas.
So hydration, movement, dry brushing.
Mm-hmm.
What about diet?
Oh, diet's super important.
Okay.
Just like any system in your body,
Yeah.
the lymphatic system thrives on a healthy diet.
Okay.
Fruits, vegetables, whole grains.
So eating a rainbow is good for the lymphatic system.
Precisely.
Okay.
And on the other side,
Right.
limit those processed foods, sugars, saturated fats.
Okay.
Those can put extra stress on the system.
So it's all about giving our bodies the best building block.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay.
And another one that people forget,
Okay.
deep breathing.
Oh, deep breathing.
Yeah.
How does that help?
Well, it creates a pumping action
Really?
that helps stimulate the lymph flow in your chest.
So those deep breaths that are good for stress,
Yeah.
they're good for the lymphatic system too.
It's
That's
a
a
win.
win-win.
It is.
You know, it's amazing how everything in our body is connected.
It's remarkable.
When we understand these connections,
Yeah.
we can make better choices for our health.
Absolutely.
So,
Mm.
let's recap.
All right.
We've learned that the lymphatic system is this incredible network
Yeah.
responsible for transporting fats, draining fluids, and playing a role in immunity.
We've also discovered that we can support it
Yes.
through things like hydration, movement, deep breathing, dry brushing, and a healthy diet.
It's so cool that we have this much control.
It is.
So I think it's time for that thought-provoking question.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about the physical aspects of the lymphatic system.
Right?
What if we took it a step further?
Ooh, I like where you're going with this.
What if we thought of the lymphatic system as a metaphor?
A metaphor.
Yeah.
For what?
For the flow of energy and information in our lives.
Whoa.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay.
The lymphatic system removes waste
Right.
and it keeps things clean. What if we did the same thing for our minds?
You mean clearing out the mental clutter?
Precisely.
Okay.
And just like the lymph needs to flow smoothly,
Yeah.
we need to create space for positive energy.
I love that.
Yeah,
So it's not just about physical health.
Right.
It's about mental and emotional well-being.
exactly.
Okay.
And just like movement helps the lymph flow,
Mm-hmm.
we can choose activities that nourish our minds.
Like meditation.
Yeah,
Being in nature.
exactly.
Right.
It's about finding that sense of balance.
Just like a healthy lymphatic system.
That's a great way to put it.
I love it.
So how can you cultivate that flow in your life?
That's such a great question.
Yeah,
It's a reminder that we can learn a lot from our bodies
absolutely.
and apply those lessons to other areas of our lives.
I agree.
Okay, so spill the secrets. What can we actually do?
Well, one of the simplest things is staying hydrated,
Okay.
just like any other plumbing system, right?
Right. Yeah.
The lymphatic system needs fluid
That makes sense.
to
Don't.
work properly.
It's like flushing out the system,
Yeah.
so we need to drink lots of water.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And here's another one.
Okay.
Movement.
Okay, movement.
Yeah, remember what we said about those muscle contractions?
Yeah.
They help move the lymph
Right.
through those valves?
It's like a natural pump.
Exactly.
Right.
So even like gentle exercise,
Okay.
like walking or stretching,
Yeah.
yoga
Right.
can really boost your lymph flow.
So we're giving our lymphatic system an internal massage.
That's a great way to put it.
I like that.
And while we're on the topic of massage,
Yeah.
you could try dry brushing.
Dry brushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where you use a natural bristle brush
Okay.
and you gently stroke the skin towards the heart.
Okay.
And some people say it helps with drainage.
So it's like a manual way to get the lymph flowing.
Yeah, more research is needed.
Okay.
But it's thought to encourage waste removal.
That makes sense.
You want to be gentle, though,
Okay.
and avoid any sensitive areas.
Okay, so gentle strokes towards the heart.
Yeah.
We've got hydration, movement, dry brushing.
Mm-hmm.
What about diet?
Diet's super important.
Okay.
It thrives on healthy foods, just like every system in your body.
Right.
Fruits, vegetables, whole grains.
Oh, so eating the rainbow
Exactly.
is good for our lymphatic system.
Precisely.
I knew there was a reason to eat all those colors.
And on the other hand,
Okay.
try to limit processed foods,
Okay.
sugar, and saturated fat.
Gotcha.
Those can make it hard for the system to work.
So it's all about giving our bodies the right fuel.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And here's another one people forget about.
Okay, what's that?
Deep breathing.
Deep breathing.
Yeah.
Okay. How does that work?
Well, the act of breathing deeply,
Mm-hmm.
it creates a kind of pumping action.
Oh, wow.
And that can help stimulate lymphatic flow in your chest.
So all those deep breaths I'm supposed to take when I'm stressed
Yeah.
are good for my lymphatic system too.
It's a win-win.
That's amazing.
It is.
So it helps us calm down,
Right.
and it helps our lymphatic system.
Exactly.
It's crazy how connected everything is.
It really is remarkable.
You know, the more we learn about these connections,
Yeah,
the more we can make good choices for our health.
absolutely.
So before we move on,
Okay.
let's recap what we've learned.
Okay.
We now know that the lymphatic system is this amazing network
Yeah.
that's responsible for transporting fats, draining fluids, and immunity.
And we've learned that we can support it through simple things
Yeah.
like hydration, movement, deep breathing, dry brushing, healthy diet.
It's pretty cool. We have so much control over it.
It is empowering.
It is.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for that final thought.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
You know, we've talked about all the physical stuff.
Right.
What if we went a little deeper?
Ooh, okay. I like this.
What if we thought about the lymphatic system as a metaphor?
A metaphor.
Yeah.
Okay, for what?
For how energy and information flow in our lives.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, that's deep.
Think about it.
Okay.
The lymphatic system cleanses the body.
Right. It removes waste.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if we applied that to our minds?
So you're saying we should clear out all that mental clutter.
Precisely.
Okay, I can see that.
And just like the lymph needs to flow,
Yeah.
we need to create space for positive energy.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So it's not just about physical health. It's
Yeah.
about mental and emotional well-being.
Exactly.
I see.
And just like movement helps the lymph,
Mm-hmm.
we can choose activities that nourish our minds,
Okay.
like meditation or spending time in nature,
Oh, yeah.
creative outlets.
Things like that.
It's about finding that sense of balance and flow.
just like a healthy lymphatic system.
That's a perfect way to put it.
I love it.
So as you go about your day,
Yeah.
think about how you can create that sense of flow in your life.
That's a powerful question.
It is.
It reminds us that we can learn so much from our bodies and use those lessons to improve other parts of our lives.
I agree.
Yeah, it really is a great analogy.
It is.
It makes so much sense if we take care of our minds,
Right.
just like we take care of our bodies.
Yeah.
Imagine the possibilities.
It's about finding that balance
Yeah.
in ourselves and with the world around us.
Well, I'm feeling so inspired.
Me too.
This deep dive into the lymphatic system has been amazing.
It has.
I've learned so much.
Yeah.
Not just about the science,
Right.
but about how it all connects to well-being.
It's been great exploring this with you.
It has.
It really is fascinating.
It is.
How these simple systems
Yeah.
can be so important for our health.
And to think
Yeah.
all of this just came from one article.
That's the power of curiosity.
It is.
They can lead us to new discoveries
For sure.
and a deeper understanding of ourselves.
So as we finish up,
Okay.
I want everyone to really appreciate their lymphatic system.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It is.
This network working so hard to keep us healthy.
And remember,
Yeah.
the things we've talked about today,
Mm-hmm.
they apply to all parts of our lives.
Okay.
So cultivate that flow,
Right.
get rid of the clutter,
Mm-hmm.
make good choices, and nourish your mind, body, and spirit.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks.
To all our listeners, thanks for joining us on this deep dive
Yeah.
into the lymphatic system.
It's been fun.
Until next time,
Okay.
stay curious
Yeah.
and keep exploring.